to the so-called garden committee at 12 o'clock. How would you suggest we handle it?
Well, if we recess until after we see Attorney Meyer, and then go back into session, we can do it that way.
Okay. That may be the better. Okay, I will make a motion that we go into
Point of order.
non-public. Point of order, okay?
You told Damon that you didn't know what the IT committee was gonna do, but you stated before that the IT committee was gonna make a decision today.
They're gonna make a recommendation to us. We'll make the decision.
And is that gonna be done today, or,
I'd like to have it done today.
and who's gonna be in on this IT committee?
I
Is
stated that,
this gonna include Mr. Rich?
No.
probably not. He's not going to vote on it because he put a bid in.
Well,
He'll
that's,
have to abstain.
and who's gonna be is there gonna be any commissioner there to oversee the process, or all three commissioners?
No, none of the commissioners are gonna be there because we're gonna be the ones voting on it as a recommendation from that committee.
Is this committee gonna be a public session?
Doesn't have to be. The commissioner, the meeting will be run by Captain Fowler out of the jail.
You really need to get a bidding process. I mean, this is the problem, and why we, once again, here we are a month later going through the same thing. Because there is no process. So when you don't have a process, then it just doesn't look right. And whether you're doing everything according, it doesn't matter. It's just the transparency and the perception that it doesn't look right. And
Okay.
as a taxpayer, I take offense to that.
Okay,
Because
I
this
understand
might
that.
be your meeting, but it's my money.
I understand that. To reduce that, to make it more open, the IT committee will look at them. Now, there's got to be at least 6 people on that committee. It's a lot better than the 3 of us who doesn't know an awful lot about IT. They work with it every day in their department. And
But-
so it's best that they look at it and give us a recommendation.
But, like I said, it wasn't smart to have Mr. Rich be writing up an RFP where, the likelihood of him putting a bid on what he drew up.
All I can say, and I'll repeat it once more, I don't know who put that RFP together. All I do know is that the IT committee approved of it. They went through it and they approved of it. That's why it was put out.
Can I
Okay.
just ask you, you said that the county, the Association of Counties has procedures. You said this probably a couple of months
No,
ago.
I said we're going to have procedures on how to run our meeting.
But I'm just saying, a
Yeah.
couple of months ago, you said that you were going to get procedures from the Association of Counties. But then at the last meeting, you said that Attorney Dewhurst was gonna have to write.
All right.
We really need to get a policy for the bidding process.
Okay, look, this is a commissioners' meeting. We decide how to run it according to the RSAs. I came back from Washington after hearing from other counties that they have a policy. You're the one that came up and said that this board needs to have a policy in running the meeting. And I agreed with you last week, I believe it was.
Yeah?
And I said the other counties went to their county attorney to draw up how to run the commissioners' meeting. And that's what we propose to do, okay?
But does he have the time? So, so you're telling me that Tom Dewhurst, Attorney Dewhurst, is gonna have to go and write a policy now for everything in Carroll County?
No, a policy on how commissioners run their meetings. He has a policy that he put together, very well done, on how his operation in the county attorney's office takes place. Who's responsible for what happens if they don't follow through on it, the whole works. Very, very well done. And I think he can do one for us.
So, just on how to run your meeting.
The policy of the Board of County Commissioners. I am going to get copies from other counties through the National Association of Counties to find out what policies they follow. I know one county does not go by the Roberts rules of order, right. They have their own, and it's possible that they can do that.
Should there be a policy committee? So we can get policies, like a bidding policy, so we don't go through this again in another month. There has to be a bidding policy.
Okay, I think we've had enough discussion on it. I know what you're saying. I agreed with you last week that we're gonna have a policy. When that takes place, I don't know. When County Dewhurst has time to do that, that's when it'll happen, okay? All right. I'll make a motion that we go into non-public session, and that following the non-public session that we do, we'll go back in the regular session to look at the plant bids, which I don't have, Commissioner Kenny has, because we need to make a decision on that too. Those are my reasons for going in, and it's because of client, we don't have to have minutes, do we?
No, we don't
It's
need
non-public,
minutes,
because it's client attorney privilege.
Ongoing litigation.
Ongoing litigation, okay. All right.
So, I'll second
You
that.
second it? Any further discussion on that? Is that properly done? Okay. All those in support of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Aye, and so voted.
Michelle? Yes.
Move we go back in the regular public session. Seconded.
Second.
All those in support of the motion say aye.
Aye.
So voted then. All right, this one, we have to, and it doesn't include the loan. Yeah, he's got pine bark mulch installed at $30 a cubic yard.
What company is that? Cameron?
That's with Cameron's, out of Farmington. This one here is Randy Leach out of Conway. This one's for $16,115. This one's for $14,000. This one's for $22,000. And that one's for what? $14,400.
Now, I know I made some comment and I had post-its on the ones that I had looked at. This was among the ones I looked at, because that's what I wrote
Okay.
on here, but I don't know what happened to the
I don't know what
post-its.
this means, mobilization.
Yeah, that's why I wrote, why do you think it's,
Yeah.
that's why I highlighted it, I don't know what it means highlighted.
Those two, that's okay. That can be
Yeah.
worked out.
Yeah, they're,
And they did the same thing with this one.
right, there were two that
Yeah.
figured it out and
Yeah.
two that didn't, and the rest didn't.
I should know exactly which one to pick because of my background, but, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to have the garden committee look at these four.
Okay.
I don't know if we have to, I mean, most of these people have called to see where they could get the plant material, and they have 30 days guaranteed price from the time that they called.
Yeah, this is March 14th.
That's what?
These are dated
March
mid-March.
14th, so we got until April 14th,
Yeah,
maybe?
These are mid-March, they all seem to be about the same.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now we have March 12th, 13th, 14th, I don't know what that
Yeah.
one says.
there's not much difference in the price. That was, this was the most expensive
This is
one.
the highest one, yeah. What is this one? 16?
That's Cameron's out of
This one.
Farmington,
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the order.
and this is the one out of Albany or Conway.
No, it's in Conway.
I had a long talk with his father, who came when he had questions about the bid. All he's saying is all trees and shrubs will be guaranteed for a year if properly watered. Did you see a guarantee on any of those?
We guarantee all plant material for 1 calendar year provided it is watered properly.
Okay, so that's the same.
There's nothing. I don't see anything on this one. There's there's no guarantee on this one.
I don't think it's a guarantee on this one either. That's the same thing as this. But I don't know what mobilization means. Whether it's a change in plant material, it's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
I think we ought to, let's get the input from the plant group
Mhm.
and put it off until next week when Commissioner Kenny can be here too.
Okay.
So there's 4 there, Commissioner Simonson?
There's 4, yeah.
Do you want to read each company name?
Randy Leach, it's DBA LCR Landscaping
Out of Conway.
out of Conway. And theirs is in for 14,000.
Yep.
Salmon Falls is out of Ossipee. And they're in for 14,400.
Okay,
And Cameron's is out of Farmington, New Hampshire,
yes.
and theirs is 16,115, but did not include some of the items.
Okay,
And then this other one, how to landscape and how to lawn care and landscaping out of Salmonville.
That's how, spelled HOWE,
Yeah.
okay,
TWO.
And they're at 22,000.
okay. And Salmon, SAMON or SA?
SALMON,
Got it.
Salmon Falls Landscaping.
Okay.
Okay, we have anything else we want to bring up?
On this issue, no.
Okay, you got anything else you want to bring up?
Are we still awaiting the IT people, right?
Yeah, I don't know when they're meeting.
Oh, I thought they.
It's sometime this afternoon.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see, okay. No, I have nothing else now.
Okay. Then I'll make a motion that we adjourn. And that will give the opportunity for the plant garden committee that's meeting right now to look at these,
Mhm.
and we'll select them next week.
Okay,
Now, these are the 4 that Commissioner Solomon and I selected out.
no, Commissioner Kenny.
I mean, Commissioner Kenny. And they were
But I had looked at
the
them.
lower bids.
Yeah, I had looked at them, and as I said, I put
Yeah.
Post-its on the ones I had looked. I didn't look at everything.
Yeah.
I looked at only 6 of whatever they were. But
This one called and wanted to know, and I said they were in the top 4.
Okay,
That's all I said.
okay, I don't know.
All right?
All right,
Okay, then we'll adjourn at 12:30. Make a motion, we adjourn. Seconded. All those support the motion, say aye.
all right.
Aye, so voted.
Oh, are we
Changes.
adjourning or are we recessing?
Oh, yeah, we didn't vote, did we?
No, yeah, we
Or
did.
did we?
We have to unvote.
All right.
Because that we have to recess, we cannot vote, we cannot adjourn.
All right, so motion to recess.
Make that a motion to recess. Yes.
I'll second the motion. All those in support of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. So voted then.
So when would you like me to return?